Okay, I'm live on Instagram, but this video will be shared other places. So, tomorrow I'm going to continue with my superhuman transmissions. I can't believe it's been a week. Like, I was looking back and I was like, oh my God, what's happening? But we're in our October portal where shit's crazy right now. There's a lot going on. We have the election coming up. We have Halloween, a full moon. It's just wild energy. And I got caught in Mushroom Land last week, so that was fun. So I'm just going to do a quick little read for the week. We have Halloween Saturday. We have the Day of the Dead, or some people call it Samhain. Day of the Dead on Sunday, which I will be celebrating both. So I want to tap into the energies. It's very raw. It's very real out there. Make sure that you're protecting yourself, protecting your home, and doing the things that you need to do to really honor your energy during this time. I am going to do a pick a card reading for tonight. So if you haven't done this before, you pick A, B, or C. And that's your answer. You could pick all of them. You could pick none and just listen to all of them. Or you could pick A, or you could pick B, or you could pick C. It's whatever you feel called to. So we have one person picking B. Let's see. All right, I'm using my Tarot in Wonderland. Get those out. Oh, it's Mike from Coventry. There you are. You're not Mike from Coventry on Instagram. You are somebody else that likes the Boston Red Sox. So you have another identity. Maybe Mike from Coventry is known to love the Boston Red Sox. But I don't know Mike from Coventry like that, so I don't know. You know? All right, Laura's going to pick A and B. Hey, Amy. What are you picking? A, B, or C? I'm just shuffling the cards before I do this. That's why I had to let you know it was me. Well, now I know forever that it's you. Like I said, everyone has weird names on Instagram. It's like your alien names, your aliases, your alienesses. All right. Amy doesn't have a weird name. All right. Amy's going with A. All right. Let's get started. So if you're watching the replay, you know, I'm not live. I'm not talking to you. Pick A, B, or C. Pick all of them. Pick none. I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm just here giving you the message. You do what you want. Throw them all out the window. All right, let's start with A. I'm reshuffling them. I'm just in a shuffling kind of mood right now. What do we have for A for the week? I love you too, Amy. I miss you, and I want to come to Florida soon. Because my tan's starting to go away, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. All right. A. What do we have for A? Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles upside down. That's interesting that you picked this one, Amy. And the Five of Pentacles upside down. All right, we have these two cards here for A. Let's see. A. We have Strength. Oh, sorry. I thought that said Strength. but stepping through. So I'm sure A has a lot to do with strength anyways. That's your galactic card. And let's see what we get for a earthy card. Time to reflect. Okay. So, A's, I feel like I'm going to pick another tarot. Oh, God, 7 of Cups. Jeez, everything's upside down, too. Let's see. What am I getting here? I'm just going to look at them all at once instead of looking at just one card. Okay. So, I'm definitely feeling really strongly because I said strength and I thought I saw strength in that card that I picked, the galactic one. It doesn't say strength. But it's really, and this is funny because this is kind of what I'm going to talk about tomorrow for the superhuman transmission, is all about getting rooted into yourself. And I feel like for A, you really need to focus on this week, is really, because 10 of Pentacles has a lot to do with community, connection with people. It also has, like, it can be like success as well, but I feel like it's more family, community, and connection, and it's upside down. And then you have the 5 of Pentacles upside down, which is always a very interesting card. To me, 5 of Pentacles can have a lot to do with finances or, in a sense, control. Like, it always looks like it's in front of a church. And then you have the 7 of Cups, which has a lot to do with, that can be like a card of illusions, decisions, dreams, all of that. So to me, it seems like all different aspects of your life may seem like they're upside down this week. But I really feel like it's because we're walking through the veil this week. We're walking through a lot of different things. So I feel like if you picked A, a lot feels like it's upside down. A lot feels like it's not making sense. It feels like it's out of order. You may feel like you're disconnecting from people. You may feel like you don't know where you're going with your work, your job, things that, you know, a lot with stability. That's what I feel. A lot of going on with your stability. And then it just seems like there's so many different options coming in, but you're like, this doesn't make sense, and I don't really understand where this is going. So it's, you got the time to reflect card, which is definitely pulling back. Like, if you just pull back a little bit, just a little bit, like step back from this reality. Like, don't go too far into trying to figure out the answers this week, especially if it has to do with people, because that 10 of Pentacles card is really sticking out to me. I feel like people aren't going to be acting themselves. Like, a lot of people are in fear right now. They're not, like, where this is like such intense energy. We're going into a full moon, Halloween, and then the election. Like, it's just not, people that aren't intuitive and aren't connected, I feel like they're just going to lose themselves. Like, if you're watching this, you're intuitive and connected in some way. You don't have to lose yourself through all of this. So because people around you and situations around you are kind of crumbling, and that's what happens when you walk through a veil, when you're beginning to see through things, like, it's a lot of truth coming up too. So that's what I feel for A. It's a lot of truth and building your stamina within that truth. And it may even be like you're kind of seeing people and things and situations for what they are. And you just kind of have to take it for what it is and move on and move forward. Like, don't try to make sense of it all. I feel like there's really not much of making sense. Like, I did a reading for myself in the beginning of the week, and I got the King of Swords upside down, which is like not a good card to get. So the King of Swords has a, like, he's controlling when he's upside down. Like, he wants to make sense of everything going on. And it really kind of reminds me a little bit of the reading that I did for myself, because when I try to make sense of shit, it doesn't work for me. It just doesn't. Like, Ashley can't live her life with shit trying to make sense. It can't. Like, I'm just not on that vibration anymore where everything has to make sense. Like, I have to go with the flow. I have to trust in things. Even when I'm going through now in my personal situation in my life, as far as the decisions that I have to make for my business and myself, make no fucking sense. Like, my guides are giving me this, like, wild information and these directions as to how to take the next step for my business. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, really though? Like, I gotta go through this fucking crazy obstacle right now? Like, you guys are just doing this to me, and it's just like, do you trust and do you have faith? And I feel like, you're kind of like on that same path, and don't fall into being the King of Swords where you have to make sense of it all, because then you can come, like, the King of Swords is the most controlling out of all of the kings. He's a dick, even when he's right side up. So don't be a dick. You know, like, don't try to control these people. Don't try to control these situations. If shit ain't working out financially or your job, like, you may need to start looking elsewhere. Like, some of the things that are coming in may seem like crazy illusions or they don't make any sense, but it might actually be the best thing for you. And that's what I feel like the stepping through card is. It's like, you might just have to grasp onto something that makes no logical sense, and in the end, it could just connect to your heart, you know, and your heart is going to lead the way. Your heart is going to tell you what is the best for you during this time. Because the reflection card is huge. It's like pull back, and then you'll know which way to go. If you're just trying to truck through and keep pushing forward through this mess this week, then you're never going to get to where you want to be. I'm going to pull another card. Pull one of these. Make the sacrifice. Damn, dude. You A's got... It's like, go into that darkness. That's all I see in this card is like, go in deep into that darkness and you're going to find your way. Because if you try to just find the light, right, like there's no light switch. You just got to go. You got to walk through that dark tunnel. You may just need to tell some people in your life to fuck off. I'm doing this shit this way. It's challenging. Like, I feel like if you picked A, it's going to be challenging, but I feel like it's going to be very rewarding when you're like, fuck it. Because the last card I picked for myself was the Knight of Swords, and he's just like a fuck it energy. Like, when the Knight of Swords is ready to go to war, he just fucking cuts through everything and everyone in his path. He's kind of ruthless. You know, you may have to be a little ruthless this week. I'm really relating this to my reading that I did for myself for you A's, is like, you're gonna have to be ruthless. Like, and that just might be showing up fucking raw and real, not making any fucking sense, not giving a fuck about what the fuck happened last week. Like, I feel like last week, like, was like a cloud. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like, oh, here we are. We're moving into this paradigm. Now it's like you're stepping more into it, and it doesn't even make any sense. And you might just have to be that ruthless motherfucker that wants to go to the next level. It doesn't mean that you have to be mean, but some people may see it like that. And that was funny too, because on my Facebook the other day I posted that I'm always the villain in a world full of victims. Sometimes you gotta take that role. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what's going on for B. A's like some hardcore energy, but your guides aren't going to give you anything that you can't handle, you know? Because there's a lot of rewards. In my reading, there's a lot of rewards. But I can't try to control shit this week. If I try to control shit, it's all going to backfire. Yes, fuck off has been my phrase. Yeah, it's my phrase for life. All right, let's see what's going on with B. I don't know. I just feel like lots of rewards with A. Even though it doesn't look like it, but that's what's coming. If you picked A and you just, like, you make that sacrifice, you go in, you know? You go in regardless. No holds barred, man. Be the fucking Knight of Swords. Cut through that shit. Cut through it all. And whatever is going to get in your way, and that could be energy in the astral realm, cut it. Chop it up, you know? Use that energy. Because that's another thing that I feel like is happening, is that this energy is trying to come in and trying to sway you in all these different directions. You know yourself, nothing can sway you. You know, and I feel like that's the thing too, is the energy in the astral will get to the lower vibrational people in your life who aren't doing the fucking work, and they'll start driving you nuts, and you'll start thinking, oh man, is it me? No, it's not me. It's not me. I can't wait to do mushrooms again. I'm not doing it for another 2 weeks though. Telling you, mushrooms have been telling me the truth. It's definitely my medicine of choice right now because I am using it for that. All right. All right, let's see. B. Where are all my B's at? Love the shrooms. I love the shrooms. The shrooms love me. All right. B. Bees. Got the Empress upside down. Nine of Swords. Strength. There's the Strength card. All right. We have the Empress upside down and then the Nine of Swords. And then below those two, we have the Strength card. So again, I guess the theme for this week is going to be strength no matter what letter you picked. To me, it's like an imbalance with the Empress upside down, because the Empress to me is like a very balanced energy, like a very balanced feminine energy. You know, she's in her feminine power, and I feel like that's flipped up with the Nine of Swords, meaning that you need to tap more into your feminine this week if you picked B. So if you're a man, it just means you just need to go with the flow. Like, that's tapping into the feminine. Be a little bit more creative. Take a break, pull back a little bit. Again, we're getting the message to pull back. It's not a week of trucking forward and taking a lot of action. It's also not a week of like standing still either. It's just kind of doing things in a different way and doing things on a different level. Like, that's what I'm getting, because you got the Strength card here. Let me see what else. Evolution. That connects to me a lot with the Empress, but there's something blocking your evolution this week, and obviously the Nine of Swords is you. It's your thoughts. It's like the overthinking. Like, so if you picked B, you may be in that mode where you're overthinking a lot. All right, let me see what else. Oh, that card. Look at that. Time to ground. Look at that. There's your answer if you picked B. Time to get grounded. That's what's going to anchor in your strength. And this card wanted to come out. Share your thoughts. Oh, okay. So there's a lot going on in your mind if you picked B. You know, a lot of overthinking, a lot of not... maybe lack of belief in yourself. Maybe you need to express yourself. Like, maybe you need to go talk to somebody. Maybe you need to talk to a friend. Maybe you need to write something. Maybe you need to share it on Facebook. Like, really thinking about that. Like, what do you need to share? What do you need to speak? Because this is what's going to help you move forward this week. So I feel like with A is a little bit more advanced. Like, A is for the people that are on that higher level, that higher vibration, even though it may not feel like it. You're being asked to up level in a totally different way. For B, it's that you just need to release. You need to ground in. You need to share your thoughts. You need to show up more. You need to be seen more. With A, it could be anything. You know, you maybe need to show up more, but you also need to reflect. Like, you need to pull back on what's going on and then move forward. So A is a little bit more complicated, because I really feel like it's for people that are at that higher level working within the planes. It could be like just A is like, if you picked A, it's like manifesting on a different level. For B, it's pretty cut and dry. It's more simple. It's like, okay, you got the Empress upside down. It's like really getting in tune with your feminine energy. So the Empress also connects with nature. So it's like being outside, like go outside, get connected to nature, get grounded, go, maybe you got a journal outside, you know, like this is the only, because if you hang on to all this shit, especially with the veil thin, you're going to attract a lot of energies that you know, they're just going to fuck with you even more. They're just going to be putting more knives to your head, swords to your head at night. You don't want that shit. So, hey, Amanda. Congratulations, Mom. Amanda just had a little alien dragon baby. And I will meet him one day. So, Nine of Swords. Yeah, you don't want shit stabbing you in the head at night. You know what I mean? Which would be your thoughts. You got to release it. You got to get it out. A lot of times I would tell my clients, write a letter to that person that you fucking hate and then light it on fire. And just think it's them. No, I'm just kidding. I never said that, but you could do that. You know? He'll be wanting to meet you in the physical. Yes. Oh, we probably already met in the astral realm. Seriously. Amy said she's had anxiety for the last few days too. Yeah, I mean, I've felt the anxiety today. I've had anxiety today. So it just means to get grounded. And then you will begin to feel your energy move forward. Okay. For C, I feel like BU is pretty cut and dry. Let's see what we get for C. Oh, that's good. C. Ooh, it's a good card. Okay. Interesting for C's. I keep hearing protect what is yours, especially with this card, protect the wild and green, but with these cards here, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is always a great card to get. It just means fortune coming your way usually, but it could be ending a cycle too, but I don't know. I feel it's more connected to things are looking good, things are looking up, but there's also like a... You have the Four of Swords upside down. I feel like it's momentum, you know, like creating more momentum. We also have the Seven of Swords, which is always the sneaky motherfucker, but he's upside down. To me, it's still like a little bit of a warning, you know? So you might think that maybe something that was over went away fully, and I don't feel like it did. I kind of feel like it's in the background, you know? So things look like they're getting better. They look like they're moving along, but they're still like, it's like you still got to do the work around it. Like, don't let go of it. That's what I keep hearing, is don't fully let go of whatever it is that may have been causing disruption in your life. Like, keep an eye on it. Keep working on it. Don't completely just release it like it's over. Let's see what else. Luminin Essence. I don't know what that means. I'm just going to channel into the card. I mean, we got the heart chakra there. Like, I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you guys. Okay, well, we have this and we have, okay, so this is definitely connected to the heart. So we have, this is all green, okay? And we have a sword here, and then we have the heart. So this is definitely heart chakra, because the heart chakra is the element of air and is the color green. So I'm completely connecting this to the heart. Again, when I was talking about A and even a little bit of B, is like really following your heart. So there's going to be those things, I feel like, that come in for C, and you're like, oh, this is how it's going to go. And then it may not be going that way. So you really need to stay connected here. That's how you're going to get a good read on what's really going on. Don't fucking lie to yourself. A lot of you motherfuckers lie to yourself. People love lying to themselves. You know? This is how it's going to be forever. No, it's not. Shit changes. You know? Shit fucking changes. Quick. Especially now and all the energies we're moving through. It's not like you know, it's, I don't know, man. Don't disconnect from this. Make sure that you honor what this is telling you. It could even be doing some more heart chakra work, because I feel like that Seven of Swords could even be you. You know what I mean? Tricking yourself into believing something that may not be real. Because that Wheel of Fortune card is a good card, but I feel like in this read, it doesn't seem as powerful as the cards surrounding it. And a lot of times when I look at major arcana, I don't care how many cards are around them, they can be the most powerful cards in a read, but I almost feel like you're almost there. You're almost there, but you have to still continue to pay attention to what needs attention and what needs to be worked on and what needs your energy. So don't fully let go of something that may need a little bit more work. So it's like protect the wild and green. Like, to me too, that means your heart, because she's holding the sword over her chest like this. So it's protecting your heart, possibly from people or energies that may want to siphon from that as well. You know, so if you pick C, you really gotta maybe wear some crystals there, or tune into the energy of your heart chakra and the frequency of that this week. Like, really listen to, you know, anything on YouTube with heart chakra meditation music, because I'm really feeling called that there's work that needs to be done there. It's not done. Like the Wheel of Fortune, it's a great card, but there is definitely something that you need to pay attention to. And I feel like the energy with the veil being so open, it's like, don't worry about it. It's fine. You're fine. You know, it's just always being aware. And it doesn't mean it has to be bad either. It just means, like, be aware of that and your vulnerability. Because a lot of times when you're vulnerable, especially with the heart, shit loves to come in and be like, oh, hey, you vulnerable bitch. Let me take that from you. Don't be that. All right. I'm being evicted from my house. Well, that's not good. So we'll send you some energy to help you move forward with that. Okay. I honestly feel like A is really good. I like the energy of A, but it's like you gotta trust. You gotta trust in yourself more. And this is like serious leveling up with A. Like, it's all on you and how you're going to handle things. That's what I feel like A is. B, it's getting more balanced and grounded, and deeper connection to the earth. Like, that's what's really going to help you move forward, and releasing and showing up and speaking, and, you know, it's all throat chakra. Fucking A is like all the chakras. C is all heart chakra. Protect your heart. You're in a vulnerable place this week, and things are like looking good and feeling good, but you have to make sure that you protect that, your sacred space, in order to receive what the Wheel of Fortune wants to give you. All right. I will be live tomorrow, I promise. Like I said, I can't believe it's already whatever day it is, the 27th. I'm going to talk more about Superhuman. We're going to talk about rooting into who we are. That's going to be the last month with me in the program. There's still space available. Definitely hit me up if you're interested. I also have some other programs coming up. But if you're in Superhuman, you're actually going to get them for free. So, or one of them for free at least, because one of them goes along with Superhuman. So, yes, I will see you all tomorrow. I hope that you all have a great Samhain and enjoy your weekend. Don't get too drunk if you're going out. I don't even know, like, you can't go trick-or-treating after dark, and I guess COVID-19 comes out after dark, you know? I didn't know that shit. And, yeah, I can't even talk about that. Can't even talk about that. I don't even want to go there. Some lady was trying to talk about fucking how Trump downplays the virus, and I'm like, well, everyone downplays pedophilia. So fuck off. You know, I didn't say that, but I was thinking that after. I was like, you know, everyone downplays the fucking sex trafficking, which I think is worse than COVID-19, because it just is. it's killed more people than... We're not going to get into that. This isn't down the rabbit hole. But I had to like post the thing about Hillary Clinton eating babies today, of course. I can't go too long without reminding you guys, hey, remember here what's happening? This bitch is eating babies. So yeah, that was on my Facebook though. We're doing a midnight tour of the St. Augustine. Oh, nice. I love St. Augustine. It's so nice there. And it's probably really warm. It's not warm here. I'm going to get the fuck out of here because I need some sun. All right. I'll see you all tomorrow. I hope that you have a great day, morning, evening, whenever you're watching this. And share and like this video because I'm going to put it on Facebook and YouTube. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.